When most people think of Beijing, they picture skyscrapers and hustle and bustle. But just around the corner, time works differently.
Hi everyone, it's so good to see you again. We're here today in the Hutong area in Beijing, which is very different than the modern side of the city.
This area called Liulichang is close to Tianmen, and is actually one of the few Hutong areas that still keeps its traditional look and feel. Oh, look at this courtyard. Just notice the door. It is so beautiful. So is this one. Now it is a theater, but in the past, you can almost guess the wealth and the status of its owners just from the entrance. But most of these alleys were home to ordinary people. They worked hard day after day. Life here revolved around the Hutong, just as it does today. You can see so many one-story houses lining the alley. They may not be as fancy as the courtyards, but people here still find their own little joys in their life. And look at these flowers and plants. It's like a tiny garden right by the door. And over there, some seniors are chatting under the sun with their lovely puppy. Time seems to pass slowly here in Hutong. Hutongs are also full of artistic touches, visible in the little details everywhere.
So you can see there is a beautiful wall paintings right there on the walls of the houses in traditional Chinese style, which is very beautiful. So as I walk through the alleys and lanes here, it reminds me my own experience of growing up in these lanes.
Well, I grew up in the 1980s when most people still live in Hutongs before Beijing's large-scale modern construction. However, today it's much more common for children to live in high-rise apartment buildings, far away from nature and playmates, which literally makes them miss out on the simple and joyful childhood we once had. And this is also one of the key reasons why more kids and teens in China have been experiencing depression in the last 10 to 20 years. And wandering through these narrow alleys, I can often spot little artistic things that catch my eyes. Let me show you one example. These wall carvings, once a common feature in traditional Chinese architecture, is now rarely found. It depicts pine trees, dragons, and waves, all classic Chinese symbols of good fortune and prosperity. Just a few steps ahead, I come to another elegant courtyard. Notice the pair of copper lines with rings on the door? In ancient times, people knocked the door with them. And look at the delicate painting over the door. Isn't it stunning? Actually, the doors in Hutongs come in a variety of patterns. Alright, that's it for today's walk through the Hutongs. In the next episode, we'll keep exploring more hidden corners, try local snacks, and look at the modern touches hidden inside old Beijing. See you in part 2!